Next question. So you have mentioned to me before that there is a connection between commercial real estate and cycling. So can you expand on that for us?
In commercial real estate, it's a lot like a peloton, or how a lot of people might envision cycling. They think of it as being a very independent thing, and if you're a road rider, you're just kind of out there by yourself. But the truth of the matter is, kind of like in real estate, it takes very much of a team, and you might be able to be pretty quick by yourself, but if you're going to do a long race and you kind of win year after year, you're going to have a team, you're going to have some great people around you. And also, it takes a fair amount of grit to be successful in this business. So it tends to be kind of a tough talking business, and a lot of grit. Reputation's important, and being kind of a fierce advocate for your client. And so those are all things that I love about both cycling and about the commercial real estate industry. Strong personalities and people who take what they do very seriously.
We've got a lot of strong personalities on our team.
I would have never have known that. I mean, you guys have so much fun together. It's a real pleasure. Mm-hmm. I rode in the cycling camp last year with you ladies, and you guys would not shut up. And the funny thing is I ride with guys, and when it gets tough, you know what happens? We all kind of just like, mm-hmm. The guys get real quiet, get real intense, and you're looking forward, and you're thinking about what you're doing, and you're competing with the guy next to you. You girls just sit there and talk, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so difficult. You're not complaining at all or whining. You're really not. But you're like, this is so tough, this is so difficult, but you're having a great time.
Absolutely.
And it makes me laugh, and I love the opportunity of riding with the team whenever I can.
Well, and when you said that commercial real estate, it takes a lot of grit, it definitely correlates to women's cycling too, because the level of competition in the women's cycling field the past few years has extremely been elevated. Right. And you do have to have a lot of grit to make it through the pro races these days. As
a spectator sport, I encourage anyone who is going to start looking at at professional races to look at the women. The big difference that I noticed right away is the guys in the first 10 or so, if they're going to be top 10, then it's competitive. But as soon as they figure out they're not going to be, first top 10, the guys kind of stop racing and they kind of fall back, and that makes me nauseous. And with the women, you will see the last racer coming across that line, and she is working as hard, if not harder, than the person who won. And I just think that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Absolutely, for sure.